The Valley of the Moon in Tucson, Arizona is a unique attraction and really a strange hidden gem tucked away in the middle of a residential neighborhood in Midtown Tucson, Arizona. Come with us as we take a tour on the grounds of the Valley of the Moon. Hey everyone, it's Kimberly, your go-to real estate agent in Tucson, Arizona. If you're interested in buying or selling a Tucson home, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you get started in the process. All my contact information is in the description below each video on this channel, and there are tons of other videos on the channel showing all the cool things to do and see and know about this great city, my hometown. And of course, I'd love if you liked and subscribed to follow along with more Tucson content. The land for the Valley of the Moon was purchased by a man named George Farr Legler, who was a spiritualist, around 1917. The structures for Valley of the Moon were started in about 1923 with the help of Frank Thibault, a good friend of George Legler. Others helped George build the area up, including homeless people that he sheltered and fed in exchange for labor. The grounds are steeped in the creator's beliefs in fairies. As you can see, all of the small structures and habitations appropriately sized for their presence. Tours of the grounds started in 1932 by George himself. Donations were always accepted, but payment was never required. After many decades of giving tours and holding metaphysical meetings, George had to scale back on his involvement with Valley of the Moon due to health. Unfortunately, through vandals and weather, the grounds deteriorated and were in a state of disrepair. That is, until some local high school students became interested in the park and began helping to restore the grounds. In 1973, the Valley of the Moon Restoration Association, VOMRA, was created to refurbish the site. Later, VOMRA was replaced with the GPLS, which was the George Farr Legler Society. The GPLS received the grounds through a gift deed to continue a nonprofit organization to continue the project. There is a stipulation that if the nonprofit should ever fail, that the land is to go to the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts Catalina Council. This falls in line with George's love for children and fostering imagination. Valley of the Moon holds many family and theater events. You can even reserve the grounds for private events such as weddings for parties upon request. Visit TucsonValleyoftheMoon.com for more information. As a side note, my father, a native Tucsonan himself and a Tucson contractor by trade, actually built some of the slump block walls in a subdivision adjacent to the property here many decades ago. It's fun to go back to the old neighborhood and check things out from time to time. hit subscribe to follow along with more City of Tucson news and adventures. Call me when you're interested in buying or selling a Tucson home. All my contact information is in the description below each video on this channel. I appreciate you hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next Tucson video.